Hi guys, welcome again to my channel here in Advanced Wikipedia. In the previous lecture, we talked about the HTML elements and how to write them. And we said that the HTML elements start with opening tag and ends with a closing tag. And the closing tag is different from the opening tag by the forward slash here that goes before the tag name and the closing tag. And we said that the content between those tags is the text or the content that will appear in the web page, and the tag itself will not appear in the web page because this is for the browser to declare the content here and to deal with the content here. This is for the browser, and this is our content that will appear in our web page. This was in the last lecture. In this lecture, we will talk about the HTML boilerplate or the HTML template. And this is the code that you need to write it before you code any HTML page or any HTML web page. This code, you will use it continuously when you comes to write an HTML web page. And this template starts with an element called the doctype or the document type element. And this is the element that responsible for making the browser know what version of HTML that you're using in your code. For example, if you're using HTML5, you have to type the doctype element for the HTML5 version. And if you're using HTML4, you will have to write the HTML4 doctype version. We will write today the HTML5 doctype, and this is the easiest one between them. So to write it, you need to start with less than sign and then exclamation mark, type doctype in uppercase, and then and space, then put here HTML in lowercase. Close the element by greater than sign. And this is the doctype of the version 5 HTML. If you look here, you'll find that the doctype for the HTML4 is very different and longer from the one of HTML5. And I will put the Wikipedia page link in the description if you want to read more about it. Okay, so after the doctype comes the root element, and this is the element that will consist of our HTML document between its tags. There are another two tags between this root element, and this is the head tag or head element, and the body element. Oops. Don't forget the forward slash. Like this. So the head element contains the meta content about the page, like your description, your page description, your page title, meta links, and the links for fonts in your web page or something like that. And you will find here also in the body tag goes the visible elements of our HTML. For example, if I type the H1 element that we talked about in the previous lecture and said hello world, close the tag like this. Don't worry if you don't get this, and we will talk about the HTML element H1 in another lecture. go here to copy full path, and then go to the browser and paste that off. Hit enter, and you will find hello world. And if we go here and take that cut, save, go here again, and you'll find that our page is empty. Type here the title tag, and this is the tag that makes the title for our page, like this. We said that the head element consists of or contains the meta content that describes our page and makes the title for our page, like that. Hit save, go here and reload. You'll find that HTML course is here. Okay, let's again and paste that auto. Okay, you will find that hello world is here. Okay, so guys, this is everything for today, and we will complete the HTML boilerplate or the HTML template in the next lecture, because we need to explain other things before we can complete this boilerplate or can complete this element. But for now, you need to know that the HTML root element is the element that will have all of the page between its tags, and then you'll need to know that there is another main elements, the first one called the head, and the second is the body. The head contains the meta content about our page, the description, the title, and the meta content about our page, and the body contains the visible content for our page, for like the page itself. And that was everything about the HTML template or boilerplate for now, and see you in the next lecture. Don't forget to subscribe, and if you're having any issue, if you're having any question, you can ask me on the YouTube here or in the group of our page and Facebook. Goodbye. See you in the next lecture.